Howdy gamers, howdy gamers. Hi Racker, hi Racker. I said hi to you already, but I wanted to say hi again. We are playing the Testing Hypothesis today, which is the second version, or the second game of the Testing Hypothesis. I've seen absolutely no content on this one. I know that people have played it, but I haven't watched it because I haven't had time. So, it's gonna stare into my soul and tell me if I'm a shit person. So, woo! Currently manipulating my dog into learning a new name by calling her name. You know, that's fair. That's how I learned my name too. With treats and food. And attention? Is that how kids work? Is that how babies work? Maybe. Alright, we're starting off with a derogatory. Thanks, Zach. We haven't even fucking started anything. Oh, jeez. Hi, Zach. I figured you'd be at the house. She chewed on the hanger that I used for my jacket. It's really thick rubber. That's not very nice. What? Oh no, I'm moving the wrong thing. Move this one. There we go. She chewed on the hanger I used for my jacket, and now that's her turn. You know, sometimes dogs just claim things, and then it makes it theirs. I almost forgot. We have a Red Bull. Also, I was making my channel trailer, because I just made one of those. And I put a bunch of the Red Bull Pops in there. And I look so concentrated in every single one of them. I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna look natural. Gotta look normal while I do this. Hold on. I don't know. Now I feel weird doing it. Okay, hold on. Did I look normal that time? Was I making a face? Because, like, in the channel trailer, in at least all the clips that I chose, I'm making some kind of a face, like, it's very concentrated. And I don't understand why I do that, because it takes 0 brain cells to do that, so. I'm always making a face. Why? I can't believe nobody told me before now that I made a face. You all betrayed me. You betrayed me. Anyway. Let's get into the game. Probably turn the music down just a little bit more because it's loud in my ears. Don't know about you guys. Okay. Do. Boop, 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 boop. Alright. Here we go. You can see that I've never played this because there's no continue game. I mean, I guess I could have played it and then finished it. But I didn't. I bought it today. Alright. Before experiencing the test hypothesis rising, it is highly recommended that you've played its prequel, the test, first before venturing into this experience. And before we venture any further into this experience, we have another Hydra derogatory. Thank you, Racker. Man, damn, I feel like I gotta make that more expensive because it happens all the fucking time. We have played the test, the prequel, so We meet all of the requirements. So, there's that. You will stand to gain a lot more from the experience if you've played the test first. I have. I've played the test. It's okay. And this examination will also make a bit more sense as it carries on from where the last examination left off. Well, I don't remember where the last exam left off. I didn't study for this one either, so I'd like to urge you to go and play the test now before venturing forward, and follow the instructions listed throughout the game, as you will certainly get a better benefit overall by taking the test in order that they were meant to be taken in. You know, that's fair. I'm pretty sure my word was fairness? I think? Last time? Would you like to close this game now so you can have the opportunity to play the test first? You will not get a chance to exit the game until the experience is over if you choose to continue now. I've already played the test. I promise, I've played the test. I took the test, and I passed the test. Wonderful news! We can continue. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. You look a little scarier. Hello. Welcome to my office. It is truly a pleasure to see you here today. Please excuse the mess. I haven't had a chance to clean up yet. Now, I don't want to take up too much of your time with blibber blabber and nonsensical speak. So, I'll get straight to the point. Sometimes we have to ask ourselves life's tough questions. There's one question in particular I'd like for you to ask yourself. What do you want me to ask myself? Are you happy? Well, I don't know if I would say happy. I'm very content. I'm very okay. And when I say happy, I don't mean content. Being content is great, but it's not the same as being happy. Why not? Why not? I want to help you. Well, I don't know if you can help, but it's okay. I want to inspire you to be the best that you can be. I want to inspire you to be the happiest version of yourself. I want to see you grow, inside and out. Now, how do we accomplish this? You might be asking. Good question. Allow me to explain. I'm going to ask you a series of questions, and you are going to answer them with 100% entire honesty. And when I say 100% honesty, I mean 100% entire honesty. Is that happy? Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. That one. We listened to that a lot in what that would have been middle school, late elementary, early middle, I think. Think about it. You want to be happy, don't you? Do you want to be happy? I want to be happy. You wouldn't want to do something bold as to tempt fate by lying, would you? Well, you in the 4th grade. You're a baby. Baby! The lot. No. You wouldn't want to do something so bold as to tempt fate by lying, would you? Well, now I'm thinking, because 2010... Hold on. 2010... So if you're turning 19, I'm turning 22 this year. 22 minus 19 is 3 years older than you, so I would have been in the 7th grade. Oh, not 2003. Baby. You guys are watching me do Live. Math. I can't even do math, not live. Oh. Oh. Just remember, if you lie, the only person you're lying to is yourself. The only person who will suffer from this is you. Don't lie. And believe me, you will suffer. Is that a promise? Is that a promise? You know, Fate, you told me not to tempt you, but are you tempting me with a good time? That's what I thought, bitch. Not to mention the fact that whether you tell the truth or not, I'll know. But that's another story. Let's be moving on, shall we? We've wasted enough time explaining what we're going to be doing. Just remember, we all want to be good people. We all want to give the answers that we feel lend the most desirable. Human traits within ourselves. But sometimes good people do bad things, and sometimes we don't always have desirable traits as humans. I cannot express enough just how important it is to be truly honest while answering these questions, no matter how uncomfortable the truth may make you. Now, it's time to get to the real meat of the experience. It's time for you to get the advice that you deserve. As you read the questions and scenarios during this process, I want you to create your own circumstances and build your own bridges to arrive at the answer that best suits your own psyche. If you've never experienced a scenario being asked of you, then simply imagine that you have and try to assume how you might feel in that situation. I'd like to invite you to pour a glass of water, sit back and relax as we unfold your fate to the secret overcoming to the next hurdle of your life. Well, how about a Red Bull? We were going to start with some basic, easy questions. If you answer these questions twice, your advice may change. It's not just about answering the questions, it's about many different variables. Many different factors are at play here, including the amount of time taken to answer each proposed question. With that being said, it's far more important to actually take your time. Think about how honest of an answer you're giving before you give it. Whatever you do, do not rush the process. Time is your best friend here. You'll see what I mean soon enough. And here we go. Do you feel uncomfortable right now? No. Are you nervous? No. Do you feel cold? A little. It's a little chilly in here. I don't have the heat on. Do you feel sad? No. We've been over this. I feel content. And apparently that's not happy, so. But it's not sad either. Is content the purgatory of emotion? Maybe. Have you ever hurt someone just because you were hurting, even though they didn't deserve it? Yes. I'm sure I have. I'm sure I've said things while I was upset that upset others. Do you crave acceptance by others? No, not really. Have you ever lost a loved one? Shout out to my mom, dog. Do you know what heartbreak feels like? Yeah. Do you believe in demons? If phasmophobia has taught me anything, yes. Yes? Do you believe in curses? Sure. I don't see why not. Would you consider yourself to be spiritual? Well, maybe a little. I do use crystals, but I don't know how to use them properly. Sam tries to teach me, but are you afraid of dying alone? No, not really, because as morbid as this sounds, it's like you came into this world alone and you're gonna kind of die alone. Like, I don't know. I really don't think about it that much, but I guess that's what I think about it. If there was undeniable proof that a ghost was haunting you, would you continue to live in your home? Yeah. Does that... LMNOP. If there was would you continue to live in your house? I mean, yeah, we could be roomies. He can sleep on the top bunk. I don't sleep up there. Have you ever seen an object mysteriously move without being touched? Have I seen it move, or have I just walked into the room and then the ghost was there? Or not the ghost was there, but like the ghost had moved something in the room before I got there, and then the room, but I wasn't in the room when it yes. Do you believe that it's possible for a game to summon the supernatural forces into your life without you knowing it? No. Like The Ring? No. Would you like to make more friends? Yes! I love friends! Would you consider yourself to be a good friend? No! Do you feel lonely? No. No. What the fuck was that? Okay. Thanks, I guess. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. The screen. Do you make friends easily? No, not really. Do you tend to avoid drama where possible? Yes, I am very conflict avoidant. Let's go! Have you ever had a near-death experience? Yes, actually. In 2019, I got into a very bad car accident. So, yeah. The doctors in the ER said, "Damn, you alive?" And I went, "Damn! Yeah?" Do you like horror movies? Oh, I love horror movies. My favorite horror movie is The Exorcist. So, this is all very interesting. Glad you find it interesting. Have you played the test? Yes. That's the spirit! Have you played the horoscope? No. Was I supposed to? Give it a whack. I'm totally not biased or anything. I mean, yeah. Do you watch porn? No, I do not. Would you consider yourself to be a hard worker? Yes. Do you have a low opinion of yourself? Yes! Would you consider yourself to be a confident person? Oh, hell no. No, I am very not confident in anything that I do. Ever. Would you help an old lady cross the street, even if you were running late for an appointment? I mean, if I'm already late, yeah. Would you kill all of your neighbor's pets just to save one of your own? Hercules. Little guy, I love him. All of my neighbor's pets. No, I wouldn't. Have you ever tried to smother yourself in a pillow to see if you could actually suffocate yourself? You know, I can't say that I have. Have you ever been caught dancing when you thought no one was looking? But, probably at some point. I'm sure. Have you ever tried to roll your eyes back so far just to see if they'd really get stuck? Sure, I just did it, and they didn't get stuck. Have you ever played a practical joke that you regret pulling on someone? Yes. Yeah. Are you streaming live right now? You. Yes. Well, hello there, audience. Guys, say hi to Fate. Fate wants you guys to say hi. Be nice and say hi to Fate. Don't make me look bad in front of Fate. That's a spirit, that's a spirit, that's a spirit, that's a spirit. Are you recording this gameplay session right now? Well, okay, that's a difficult question. I am not actively recording it, but Twitch saves VODs, and then I post my VODs later. And that's technically a recording, so yes? If I told you that I was watching you play the game right now, would you believe me? Sure. If you've left a comment for me at one point, or at any point in time, I've read your words. Does that bother you? No. If you've left a comment for me, does it make you feel positive that I've paid attention to what you've taken the time to write? Well, if I had written anything, yeah, I mean, I guess I'd be appreciative that someone read it, I guess. Because I wouldn't have just read it for no reason, so. Sure. Do you understand that no matter what, I appreciate you? Sure. I really do. Are you afraid of snakes? What an interesting turn of events. What an interesting turn. Afraid of snakes. Yes, I'm afraid of snakes. Do you believe in magic in a young girl's heart? Yeah, I believe in magic. Have you cried the last month? Oh yeah. Do you have a hero? I have people that I look up to, but I don't like the idea of putting them up on that high of a pedestal of like a hero. Because everybody's just people. So like, you know. Do you typically learn from your mistakes? I try to. Do you enjoy? You look up to me, I'm taller than you. No, because I'm taller than everyone. I am the most tall person. And nobody can prove otherwise. So, that's what I thought. Do you enjoy outdoor activities? Yeah. Would you consider yourself to be lazy? No. Do you sometimes find it difficult to stay motivated? Yes. Do you put the needs of others before yourself? I mean, pretty often, yeah. Would your family and friends describe you as kind? I would hope so. Have you ever cheated in a relationship? God, no. God, no, you mean. Damn it. Have you ever been cheated on in a relationship? Yes. Would you consider yourself to be judgmental? No. I see. Are you a hero to someone else? No. Do you love animals? Yes, I love animals. I love pandas. I really love pandas. But I also really like dogs too. And cats. I like lots of animals. Have you ever found a family member on Tinder and wanted to hit them with a surprise super like to make shit real awkward? No, I cannot say that. Yeah, me neither. So true, Fate. Do you enjoy drinking alcohol? Yes. And Twitch, I'm 21. You can't say shit. Are you intoxicated right now? No. Well, that makes one of us. So true, Fate. So true. Do you like the phrase, sneaky snake? Such a little sneaky snake. Sneaky snake. Yes. I like that phrase. Are these questions a bit strange to you? Ah! Do you have a vivid imagination? Yes. I love that when I read books that I just see like the movie in my head. It's fantastic. Do you feel uncomfortable in large social settings? Absolutely. Would you consider yourself to be antisocial? I mean, no, I don't think so. Do you hold a grudge for long periods of time? Toby loves talking to people. Just not often. But every night. Uh, every night him and Zach come on really late. But Sam and I are usually the first ones in call. Do you hold a grudge for long periods of time? No. Except for you, boy in the 3rd grade that threw up on my shoes when you found out that I liked you. Have you ever urinated in public? I mean, everybody was a baby. Duh. Do you like pineapple on your pizza? God, no. Would you consider yourself to be selfish? No. Do you think you've got a big ego? See, I know that Sam would say I do. But no. Would you consider yourself kinky? You answered that wrong. Okay, hold on. I don't. No, I'm not. I don't have an ego. It's not an ego if you know that you're better than everyone else, not that you just think that you're better than everyone else. Anyway, we're not going to talk about this one. Have you ever masturbated into a fishbowl? What? No? Then you can't be that kinky. I mean, I guess you're right. Would you consider yourself to be religious? Yes. We talked about this last time, though. Not in the sense of, like, I go to church because there's a lot of things that I don't agree with that go on in the church. But I is there a fishbowl? If so, does anyone need fish in the bowl? Oh, God, I hope there's no fish in the bowl. Holy shit. Temperamental. No. I don't get angry very often. If you had to kill someone to save your own life, but you knew they didn't deserve it, would you do it? No. Interesting. Would you sacrifice your own life for a complete stranger? Like, in the sense of, like, if they were put with a position with 2 buttons, and one of them killed me, and one of them killed them, and they had to push one button, or we were both gonna die or something, then yes. Or are we talking about, like, a situation where, like, there's, like, I don't know, somebody's gonna, like, shoot, bang, bang, and I have to, like, actively jump in front of them? I don't think my instincts would let me do that. I would want to, but I don't think my instincts would let me. So, but I think we're gonna go for the sake of we're not going to allow my fight or flight to kick in. And I would say yes, if it was like a button situation. Because in both situations I would want to, but I think in the second situation I don't think I would, like, physically be able to, because I think my body would stop me. Even more interesting. Have you ever been inside of a burning building? No, not that I know of. Have you ever been to a funeral? Yes, many. Shout out to my mom! If you could attend your own funeral before you died, would you take the opportunity to do so? No. No. If you could see into the future, but you were told that it would only reveal the absolute worst of what's in store for you, would you still look? No. I don't want to know. I don't want to know what's there. I don't even want to know. I don't want to know the good stuff. I don't want to know the bad stuff either. If you had the power to stop time, would you use it to do something you know you shouldn't do? No, because I would stop it to sleep, and sleep's important. If you had the power to remove one person from Earth, never to return again, would you use it? Who would I want to remove from Earth? Oh. Yeah. If I told you that I understand you better than you understand yourself, would you believe me? No. But that's okay. Someone threatened to kill you. I'd remove Joe Rogan. You know? Fair enough. We're gonna move chat over just a little bit. There you go. There you go. There you go. Have you ever threatened to kill or I can't read. If someone ever threatened to kill you, would your first response be to react in violence? You don't get to know who I'd remove. That's a secret. Someone threatened, because it's like candles. If I blow out the candles and then I tell you my wish, it's not gonna come true. I'm not spilling any beans. No beans aren't being spilled. No milk, no beans, no cats out of bags. Everything stays where it's supposed to go. Someone threatened to kill you. Would your first response be react in violence? Probably not. I'd probably shit my pants first. If a stranger stole money from you to support their drug addiction, would you forgive them if they apologized? I mean, if they apologized. And as long as they didn't do it again. If a family member said something nasty about you behind your back, would you confront them about it directly? You know what I said earlier about not being a confrontational person? If you had to eat raw squirrel brains for 3 days to stay alive, would you do it? I mean, 3 days in the grand scheme of things isn't that bad. Would I enjoy it? Probably not. But I'm sure there's like different ways that you could cook. I'm sure there's a video on YouTube somewhere of how to properly cook squirrel brains. So, yeah, sure. If you woke up tomorrow and none of your family remembered who you were, would you choose to leave and start a new life? Oh, raw, you're right. Raw squirrel brains. Well, I already said yes, so I guess we're eating raw squirrel brains. I think it would be cool to be someone else. If a homeless man was clearly sick, freezing, and utterly miserable in the rain, would you be willing to give him your clothes and walk home naked? Sure, they might not fit him, though. How small is this homeless man? Sure. If someone accidentally hit you with their car, but you suffered no injuries whatsoever, would you still be upset with them? Yeah, you just put the raw squirrel brains in the soup that's already cooked. And then it, like, soup juice into the meat. Drench that brain in ranch. No, I mean, if I'm not hurt, I don't... No. Have you looked for any hidden meanings or messages within these questions? No, but there was that flash earlier. Maybe you should have been. Maybe I should have. I don't know. I didn't look in the other one either. Are you wondering if there's a deeper meaning to all of this other than just simply answering question after question? No. No. Miracles happen every day. Do you agree? Yes. Because I woke up and found a cheese stick in my fridge. And if that's not a miracle, I don't know what is. Umbrellas aren't worth lugging around, and you don't mind getting rained on. Yeah, they are. It was literally raining today, and I just walked to class. And it was like a 15-20 minute walk to like the music hall, and so it's just rain. I'll dry. Red is prettier color than pink. Do agree? No. I like pink. Especially like warm shades of pink. Do you ever feel like a plastic bag blowing in the wind? Yes. Thank you, Katy Perry. Eating in front of people can be awkward. Do you agree? Yes. I don't like eating in front of people. Rings used in ceremonial weddings. As a ceremonial wedding gift are so outdated. Do you agree? Like, using wedding bands in the wedding? Like, having a ring is outdated? No. Isn't that just part of getting married? Are you saying that hydrate derogatory is a miracle? Or drying off from a hydrate derogatory? Did you realize that the first letter of the last 6 questions, when combined, spells out the word murder? No. Do you know why that is? Are you going to murder me? No. Awkward. Hydrate derogatory is not awkward, it's fun. I have fun. And you guys get to suffer. Does that make you slightly uncomfortable? No. Are you going to start paying closer attention to what you may have gotten yourself into? No. Do you realize it's too late to turn back now? Sure. I'm here. I saw that one. It's gross. Then why do you keep doing it? Do you hear someone in your room? No. Do you see the shadows closing in? No. There's no shadows. Do you feel like you're being watched? Do you look around your room? Or did you look around your room a moment ago? No, because I can look at it in the monitor. But I guess we'll count that, because I looked. Do you like long walks on the beach? No, because then you get sand everywhere, and then the sand gets in the car, and then... No. Do you enjoy giving gifts to people? Yes. Have you ever felt like giving up on life? Anyway, do you love your family more than you love yourself? Yes. You have a best friend who's clearly better than the rest of your friends. Well, anyway, y'all can fight over who that is. Do you think there's some kind of conspiracy behind the coronavirus? No. Do you believe that you're human? God, I hope so. It's what I've been told. If you could turn invisible, but you could never be visible ever again once you decided to use your power for the first time, would you ever use it? So true, Racker. It's you. You're my best friend. Better than all of my other best friends. So it would basically just be like living a normal life until I decided to living a normal life until I decided to be invisible forever. Sure. I don't see why not. Could come in handy. If you knew someone was about to rob a convenience store, but you knew that they were doing it to feed their family, would you stop them? No. I mean, I might give them some money so they don't have to steal. But I guess if I knew, that was if I knew ahead of time. If I knew, like, after the fact, then no, I wouldn't say anything. If you were stranded on a remote island with a stranger and you were both starving to death, but you found a secret stash of food they didn't know about, would you share with them? I mean, yeah, because if I didn't share with them, I think they would know that I was no longer starving. So, they'd get suspicious and probably kill me. So yes, I would share with them. If you could turn into an eagle for 1 year, but you wouldn't be able to turn back into a person until that 1 year had passed, would you do it? How common are eagle huntings? How common do eagle hunting? My God. They get sniped? Holy shit. Oh my God. No, I don't want to be an eagle for a year. Fuck that. If you had the opportunity to earn riches beyond your wildest dreams by fighting a grizzly bear to the death using nothing but a machete and an army helmet, would you do it? You don't even have to give me money for it. If you had to pick one basic food item to eat exclusively for an entire year, would you choose potatoes? Wasn't there a game theory on this? How if you had to eat one food for the rest of your life, you should choose potatoes because you can cook them so many different ways, because there's like baked potatoes and scalloped potatoes and mashed potatoes, and like apparently there's protein in potatoes and also like the important starches that you need. Ooh. Fries, french fries. Potato cakes. There's so many things you can make with potatoes. I love scalloped potatoes. Yeah, we'll choose potatoes. Pizza screamed in agony every time you bit into a piece. Would you still continue to eat the pizza? If anything that I'm eating is screaming in agony, I'm not going to be eating it. If your best friend got bit in the genitals by a highly venomous snake, and the only way to save their life was to suck the venom out of their genitals, would you do it to save them? What? Yes. What do you mean? What? Who wouldn't? They're going to die. It's like, nah, dog. I can't suck on your genitals. I can't suck on your genitals because I can't do it, dog. You're just gonna have to die. I'm sorry. I'm like, what? Was that question difficult to answer? No. Do you feel mortal? Yes, I guess. Yes. Do you enjoy loud music? No. It hurts my ears. Do you feel awkward when you dance in front of others? Yes. Do you suffer from any anxiety disorder? Yeah. Do you ever feel depressed? Yeah. You're not alone. Thank you, Fate. I appreciate it. Do you feel relaxed? Yes? I guess? Relaxed for me, though, is probably not relaxed for anybody else. Do you think you have a guardian angel watching over you? I would hope so. If they're real, then yeah. Do you ever hear your name being called when no one's called it? Sometimes, especially when I'm on campus. I'm going to take special note of that one. Damn. Do you always look both ways before crossing the road? Yes, and that's really weird because I even do it on one-way roads. where I look both ways, and my friends are like, Christina, why are you looking the other way? Like, it's a one way. There's nobody coming from the other way. But I'm like, what about people that are stupid? What if they're driving the wrong way because they're stupid? So yes, I do. Do you wash your hands every day? Yes. Who doesn't? What do you mean? What do you mean? Is there people that don't wash their hands when they poop? How? Do you feel uncomfortable using public restrooms? No. Hey man, if I gotta take a leak, I gotta take a leak. Is winter your favorite season? No. Autumn is. I love autumn. Do you know anyone named Josh? Yes, I do. Are you wondering why that last question is relevant? No, I've learned not to ask you questions. Are you allergic to any animals? Not that I know of. Have you ever thought about an animal in a sexual way? Absolutely not. What? Have you ever been in love? Yes. Would you consider yourself to be artistic? No. Would you consider yourself to be dominant in day-to-day life? Yes. I am not submissive and breedable. I am dominant and infertile. Do you feel that you've got too much time on your hands? No, I don't have enough time. Can you be easily intimidated by others? No, because I'm kind of an asshole. Are you easily excitable? Yes. All anybody has to do is start the alphabet song at LMNOP, and I'm giggling. Do you enjoy solving complex problems? Yes. Do you have a difficult time relaxing? Yes. Would you consider yourself to be high maintenance? No. I just need food. Do you trust easily? No. Would you consider yourself to be an honest person? Yes. There's no point in lying. So true. LMNOP QRS TUV WX Y and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? There's no reason to start with the first half of the alphabet. Everybody knows it. Just start at L. Have you ever told a lie? Yes. Have you ever lied to your best friend? Yes. Have you ever lied to your family? Oh, God, yeah. Have you lied about any answers during the session? No. No? Are you wondering why all these questions have to do with lying? No, because you're trying to catch me on my shit. This is all very useful information. Are you a people pleaser? Absolutely. It's the death of me, actually. Do you enjoy being the center of attention? I know I joke about it a lot, but I actually hate being in, like, the limelight. It makes me so nervous. Do you feel like you've got a good sense of humor? Yeah, I'm fucking hilarious, bro. Element sounds like a lemon. Element. No, you're right. You're right. Do you frighten easily? No, not really. That sounded like a fart. Mm-hmm. Well, that was odd. I wonder what that was about. Who knows? That's probably a pretty good place for us to stop the simple segment of our questionnaire and move on to the more gritty questions. This next set of questions will not be yes or no answers. The next portion of our session will be filled with various scenarios that put you smack dab in the middle of vital choice making. We'll see how well you handle your opinions as you delve deep into each scenario. Remember that the key to all of this is to answer honestly. Let's get started. You're home alone. It's dark. It's storming outside. All of a sudden, there's a knock at your bedroom door. Someone's in your house. What do? I keep a knife under my bed. I'm grabbing bed knife. Ask, who is it? Boldly open the door. Fuck you! Get out of my house! We're grabbing bed knife. Very interesting choice. You meet a homeless woman on the street. She asks you for money. You find it within yourself to give her all the spare change you have. Just as you do, a homeless man approaches asking if you can spare some change. What do? Tell the man you've got no change left to offer. Tell the homeless woman to share with the man. Tell the homeless man to ask the woman for some of her change. Tell the homeless man that you'll get some more from somewhere. I'm just gonna tell him the truth. That I don't have any more change to offer. Really now? Yes, I'm going to tell him the truth. Both your mother and your father fall incredibly ill to a life-threatening disease. There's only enough medicine and facilities to save one of your parents, and time is of the essence. What do? Okay, well, I feel like I get a cop-out for this one. I don't know if this is cheating, but we've only got Dad, so we're saving Dad. That doesn't surprise me. You find a case of money tucked away inside of a dumpster. Inside, there's 10 solid gold bars and a vial of a mysterious liquid. Under the vial, there's a note that says, "The cure for cancer." What do? Turn the case into a professional entity so they can utilize it. Keep the gold bars, but give away the cure to cancer. Keep the cure for cancer, but give away the gold bars. Or keep everything in the case for yourself to sell or use. Are the gold bars a part of the cure, or is it the gold bars and the cure? Are there going to be traces of the gold in the box that the government entity, or whatever entity I give it, the professional entity that I give it to, are they going to know that there was gold in there? I'm not taking any chances. I don't want to have beef with this professional entity. I'm just going to give them everything. What a wasted opportunity. Well, I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't judge. No, judge me all you want. You're stuck alone inside your house. You're starving to death. You've completely run out of food, and no one is coming to save you for weeks. The only potential source of food around you is your family pets. What do? I'm gonna fucking starve. Then tend to their wounds. Holy shit. Let my pets eat me so that they can survive until help arrives. Continue to starve alone, along with my pets. We're gonna all starve together. But I'm sure that if I eat, that if I die, that their survival instincts will kick in and they will eat me. Why am I not surprised? Fuck you, fate. What the fuck? Your neighbor's home is on fire. A blazing inferno among smoke emits from the windows. You hear screams for help from within, but you can't see past the flames. No one else is around in sight. What do? Call the fire department and keep my distance from the home. Start shouting for help and searching for somebody nearby. Run into the burning home to try to rescue anyone you can. Walk away. There's nothing that you can do. Okay, so it would probably be a mix of two of these. I would call the fire department and then probably run in. But I'm assuming that if we're running in, that we're calling the fire department anyway? Because, like, it's calling the fire department and then not going in. So I'm going to assume that this one is calling the fire department and then going in. Because I'm not gonna run in without calling the fire department. Because then we're both gonna die. So, but I think like the average time for like emergency vehicles to get to places is like 7 minutes. And a fire, like a blazing inferno, I don't think that our neighbor's gonna have 7 minutes. I'll run in and I'll be able to run back out. I like that. I like that. You're fast asleep in your bed when you're awoken by what sounds like a woman's muffled cries from somewhere in your room. You quickly realize it's coming from under your bed. What do you do? Immediately look under the bed. Hide under your covers and wait patiently. Verbally call out and ask who's in your room. Jump out of the bed and run out of the room immediately. Okay, well, I feel like if I jump out of bed, she's gonna, like, cut my Achilles tendon and I'm gonna fall. Verbally call her out. I already know she's there, so I don't need confirmation of that. Hide under your covers and wait patiently. She's just going to crawl out and murder me. So we're gonna look under the bed and then stab her with the knife. Bed knife. My pocket knife. I also keep handy dandy pocket knife here. Can't show this on stream, but he's here. A man in a fancy suit approaches you while you're walking down the street. He pulls a watch from his pocket and hands it to you. He claims that when the watch stops ticking, it marks the moment that your time runs out on this earth. What do you do? Yeah, I'll post it in the Discord. Take the watch and thank him for the gift. Decline the offer for the watch and keep walking. Tell him he needs professional help and to keep his distance. Tell him you already got 3 of them as a toy in your Happy Meal. We'll take the watch, but I'm not gonna look at it. I don't want to look at that shit. But I'll take it, and I'll be nice. I'll take it. Would you now? I mean, you didn't say I had to use it. You're sitting at home, playing a game on your PC, when all of a sudden, someone grips and squeezes your shoulders firmly from behind. What do? Immediately jump up and turn around. Scream and stay still in terror. Spin around with vicious elbows, with a vicious elbow to whoever's behind you. Tell them to squeeze harder. You could use a nice massage. Arch my back. Just. We're gonna tell them to squeeze harder. Ha! Glad I made Faye laugh. You're sitting in the bathtub trying to relax when a hand emerges from the water. What do? There's horror movies that have that, right? I'm not crazy. Jump out of the bath and run as fast as you can. Kick the hand and try to keep it away from you. Give it a firm handshake, maybe even a solid fist bump. Push it underwater and hope that you get some free hand action. Yikes. I'm gonna jump out of the bath and run away. Clever. I was really tempted to give it the fist bump, though. I really was. You get out of bed and immediately fall down into a deep, dark hole. A man is standing above you, looking down, telling you to put lotion on your skin while he watches. What do? Scream for help, start slathering yourself in lotion. Tell him you've got very sensitive skin and allergies. Ask if he'll come down and help apply the lotion. Sure. Maybe he'll let me go after I slather myself in the lotion. Smart choice. I mean, he might kill me if I don't do it. You're sitting at home, alone, and all of a sudden your door slams shut. You see it before your very eyes. You know that no one is home, and it couldn't have been a gust of wind. What do? Stay perfectly still and watch the door. Look for a weapon around the room immediately. I don't have to look for the weapon. It's literally within my reach. It's in my hand right now. It's in my hand. Right here. It's in my hand. Jump up and try to climb out the window. I live on the 3rd floor, so I don't think that's a smart idea. Run over to the door and open it. Just, who's out here? We'll look around the room. I like that. I'm glad you like that. Someone you've known for many years, but have no attraction to, tells you that they've had a massive crush on you for a long time. What do? We're going to tell them that we're flattered, not interested. I don't want to lead them on or anything. But I also don't want to lie to them. So you're one of those types. Your dog starts randomly barking into the darkest corner of your living room. There doesn't appear to be anything, but your dog insists on escalating to growls. What do you do? Stand and stare at I mean, I feel like dogs can see things that we can't because they have like special eyes, right? They got eyes that see different color range than us. So I'm not gonna feel for shit. We're gonna stand and stare. We're gonna stand and stare with Hercules. Taking note of that. You see a massive spider in your room, the size of your hand. What do? I'm leaving. I guess we're moving out now. Burn the entire house down. It's the only way to be safe. Try to capture it alive for science. Grab something bigger to smash it. I ain't smashing shit. We're moving out. I can't. Ha! I'm so glad I can make Faye laugh. Your closest family member tells you that they're a serial killer. What do? Tell them you don't want to know any more details. Turn them into the authorities. Ask them information so you can help stay out of trouble. Try and convince them that they need help. Okay, so the first one, I think it's very dismissive. So I don't think we should choose that one. And then turn them into the authorities. I'd probably try to convince them to turn themselves into the authorities. Because I'm assuming that if they're telling me that they're a serial killer, that they know that they've done something wrong, right? Because serial killers don't typically do that. Unless they're planning on killing me. Then that's a different story, I guess. Ask them information so you can help them stay out of trouble. That would be an accessory to murder. So, no. Try to convince them that they need help. I think that this is the correct one because I wouldn't turn them... I would try to convince them to turn themselves into the authorities. And then if they didn't, I would turn them in. I see. If you found out that you only had one day left to live, what would you do? Tell everyone I love them, and to be happy, not sad. Do something insane and crazy, anything goes. Not tell anyone at all, just act as if nothing changed. Spend my time on my own, away from others. I would definitely spend time with people, but I don't think that I would tell anyone. Because if I told them, it would put this pressure on them that they need to make this like the best day ever. They need to, they need to zhuzh it up, And I would much rather them act as if nothing changed and it came as a surprise. Because that's what death is. Because anybody can die at, any time. And they don't need to know that I know. They don't need to know. Alright then. You know what, Fate? Shut up. If one of your pets started speaking to you and told you that they've got a dire warning that they were going to die if you didn't let them eat all of the ice cream in the freezer, would you do it? Hercules, you can have whatever you want, buddy. You don't even have to actually talk. As long as because we don't have I don't have chocolate ice cream, and I don't think Dad keeps chocolate ice cream. So I think we're good. Yeah, you can have all the ice cream you want, buddy. If all of a sudden you could start hearing other people's thoughts and the person next to you was thinking about mugging you and stealing your money, what would you do? Beat them up first. Tell them that you don't think mugging you is a good idea. Get away from them as quickly as possible or ignore it. You don't know that you aren't just hallucinating. I mean, that's a fair question to ask. We're just gonna avoid everything and just get out of there. That sounds reasonable. Your best friend comes to you and tells you that they just accidentally killed someone. They don't want to go to prison. What do you do? Okay. If it was an accident, then the courts, like, if they can prove that it was an accident, then they should be okay. Like, they're not gonna be like in prison for life. I don't think that's how things work. We are not helping anybody hide any bodies because Again, I don't want to be an accessory to murder. So we're going to try to convince them to turn themselves in. Calm them down. Oh, did you want me to hide the body? You're driving in your car and you accidentally run someone over. You're pretty sure that they're okay, but the fact that their head is clearly detached from their body suggests that it's probably just wishful thinking. What do? Call your best friend and tell them that you didn't want to go to prison? Turn yourself into the authorities? Drive away and hope nobody saw what you did? Try and hide the body yourself. We're going to the authorities. I'm watching you. Why are you watching me? Interesting how that played out. I think it's time we move on to the next portion of our test. The following questions shall be asked of you are a would you rather style question. Imagine you've got a gun to your head and you absolutely must choose an answer, no matter how uncomfortable that may be. Let's get started, shall we? Would you rather be loved by all or feared by all? Loved. Would you rather never get angry or never get jealous? I really don't like being angry. I think I would never be angry. Would you rather be held in high regard by your partners or by your parents or by your friends? I care much more about what my friends think of me. Welcome back, Racker. Would you rather live in space or live under the sea? Oh, space. Space, I love space. I love space. The ocean is fucking scary, dog. I'm pretty sure we've only explored like 10% of the ocean or something, and that shit's fucking scary. Would you rather donate your body to science or donate your organs to people who need them? To people who need them. Science can fuck off. Would you rather go to jail for 5 years for something you didn't do, or get away with something horrible you did, but always live in fear of being caught? What, if I went to jail for 5 years right now, I would be 20... 5 years, 26, 27? 26, almost 27, so that's like the entirety of my 20s that I'd be spending in prison. I mean, is it a guarantee that I'm not gonna get caught and I'm just anxious as fuck the whole time? Because that's kind of how everything is anyway. We'll just go to jail. Whatever. Would you rather work at a horrible job that you hate but retire comfortably in 10 years from now? Or would you rather have your dream job but have to work until the day you die? I have to have something of substance to do, or I'm going to get so bored. Would you rather every shirt you'll ever wear be somewhat itchy, or only be able to use one-ply toilet paper? You see, the thing is, about one-ply toilet paper, you can fold it. You can use more toilet paper. I can't get rid of an itchy shirt. Would you rather have skin that changes colors depending on your mood, or have tattoos appear on your body to detect what you did yesterday? Oh, the tattoos would be so cool. I mean, I guess just having a tattoo of a bed of me sleeping wouldn't be very cool. But if I did something really cool and then took some pictures the next day of those sick-ass tattoos, oh, that'd be so cool. Would you rather shit every time you orgasm, or orgasm every time you see a dog? I'll take orgasm shits for 5,000. If your partner switched bodies with one of your parents, and the only way to get them to switch back was to have sex with one of them, would you rather have sex with your partner in your parent's body, or have sex with your parent in your partner's body? What the fuck? What the fuck? Just answer the question. No, you're not gonna make me answer the question, are you? No! I'd rather... I don't know. Okay. Let's hold on. Let's try to we'll think. Let's try to think about this. Hold on. So, if we're having sex with our partner's body, we are just having sex with our parent, and I think that is. But what if I just what if I just close if I close my eyes, like is the voice the same, or is because uh I'm gonna close my eyes. I'm gonna close my eyes and my ears. That one had no bearings on your results. I was just fuck you. I think we've answered enough of these types of questions, and I'm sure you'd agree. We're going to end this test with a short series of final questions, giving simple answers. We'll get started now. Out of the following numbers, which number do you like the most? 11, because 1 plus 1 equals 2, and 2 is my favorite number. Out of the following options, which color resonates with you best at this exact moment? I love green. Out of the following options, which creature are you least comfortable around? Scorpions. I've never been around a scorpion. Holy shit. Out of the following options, which flavor is your favorite? I love mint. I love mint ice cream. Out of the following options, which do you personally value the most? Friends. Out of the following options, which could you live the most without? Money. Because I already do that. Out of the following options, which statement is the most accurate? I am brave, I am caring, I am smart, I am attractive. No, I'm smart. Out of the following options, which are you most afraid of? Living forever, losing my loved ones, dying alone, or dying immediately after this test is finished. I would hate to live forever. You have to watch everybody that you love die over and over again. Oh my god. We're almost finished, but there's just one final question for you. Have you ever punched a nun? Yes! Fucking love this question. I fucking love this question, dog. But no, I have not punched a nun since the last test. You really ought to try it sometime. It could really take the edge off. You know? Gotta say what I said last time. If there's any nuns out there, that you'd let me punch you. Let me know. Alright, we're done here. I'm through with you. I'm just going to calculate your results very carefully. Don't want to miss anything important. Trying my absolute hardest not to judge you right now. Trying to keep this as professional as possible. Haha, here we go. Based on what you've told me, I've come to the conclusion this is what I personally believe would be your best interest to acknowledge, set in motion, and accomplish in order to climb the ladder of happiness in your life. First and foremost, I'd like to start with a blanket statement that everyone truly needs to hear. Something that is taken for granted far more than anything else in life. Something that has such an incredible, unique, irreplaceable value compared to any other thing on this earth. And that, my friends, is the value of time. Time is the most valuable form of currency you will ever hold in life. You can spend time on anyone, doing anything, for any reason. Now, time can be spent, time can be wasted, and time can be taken away. You know, dogs do that. Dogs love to sleep on your own clothes. And they also like to sleep on warm clothes. So, like, when you take things fresh out of the dryer, and they're just like, these are mine, I'm gonna sleep on them. But time can never be refunded. Time can never be earned back. and more time can never be gained. Imagine a bank account with all of the money that you'll ever spend in life. Now imagine not knowing how much money is in your account. Imagine going to the store one day to purchase something that you really, really need, and the cashier tells you, "I'm sorry, but you can't afford that." As a matter of fact, you can never afford anything, ever again. We only have so much time, and we have no idea how much time or how little time we truly have before our bank account runs dry. And the fact that we get to decide and choose what we spend our time on just shows how truly special it is when someone spends their time on you. And so now that we understand the incredible value of time, I'd like to make a suggestion for you personally and how I think it'd best be spending your time in order to achieve what you need most at this current stage in your life. Let's see here. Well, this is clear as day. Well, guess what? This is clear as mud, because I got no idea what you're going to tell me. There's a big piece to life's grand puzzle that you're missing on a daily basis. There are bridges in your life that have been collapsed, either by your own doing or by someone else. But either way, this has affected you more than you realize. Judging from the looks of things, you really need to reach out to someone you haven't spoken to in a long while. It doesn't matter how the conversation will end up going. It doesn't matter if it will be boring, pleasant, or painful. What matters most is that you spend the time having this conversation with them, because there's something very valuable that you're going to learn by talking to them. You're going to get a certain feeling, a certain emotion. Focus not on what they say, but how they make you feel. And the emotion is the key to the next step in life. Did I? Take a little bit of time out of your day to get in contact. You'll be very thankful that you did. I think you'll be very surprised how much of a positive impact this can have on your life going forward. I hope this information helps you achieve your goals. Your secret word is closure. Remember this word. This will come in handy. My word last time was fairness, though. It might have been a similar thing, though, like the text at the beginning. But this word is definitely different from the word I got for the last test. Take the secret word that was assigned to you at the end of your session and leave it in a comment for us. We will be selecting some of you based on your answers to be included in a future project we are currently working on. If you do not wish to be a part of an upcoming project, simply leave your secret word out of your comments, and we will not select your name. We appreciate any and all comments you leave, and we will always read through them thoroughly. Thank you for taking the time to answer these questions. I know they've been some help to you, and if they aren't yet, it will all make sense very soon. Trust me on that. One more thing. We greatly appreciate your feedback and support. We read every single review and comment left for us. We love the conspiracy theories behind the greater meaning of all of this. And in the third and final installment of the test series, all will finally be revealed. But not a single person has been able to figure out what this entire experiment is all about yet. We look forward to reading your thoughts and feelings, as it helps shape what we do as we work on future projects to bring the most emotion out of you. From the bottom of our hearts, we thank you for everything you do, thank you for playing, and thank you for contributing your secret words to our projects. If you wish to support us further, we would love for you to check out our other titles on our other game section on the title screen. After playing the test Final Revelation, the third game in the test trilogy, we also have the Testing Chamber, which is connected to the test trilogy in a very special and unique way. In the meantime, the Advisor is another interesting experience that we'd like to recommend. It is a great emphasis on player-developer interaction, where you, the player, gets to vote on how the story will be written in future episodes. And that's so cool! Your opinions and decisions have a direct impact on the development process and storyline of the Advisor series, and we'd love to read your ideas, thoughts, and contributions. Again, thank you very much for supporting us in your journey. We truly cannot show our gratitude and appreciation enough for all you do for us. We hope the rest of your day is filled with all of the joy and happiness that you deserve. Aww. Dang. So the next one of this test is the test Final Revelation. So we'll probably play that at some point. Don't know when. Oh my god, there's a game called What the Fuck Is Wrong With You? The Art of the Dad Joke? Shit. The Art of the Dad Joke. I love dad jokes. We've made a list of names for those who have supported our projects. We will continue to extend this list to future titles. Would you like to see them now? The list is quite long. You know, as much as I'd love to see the list, I don't think we're going to do that today. But, so, my word was closure. Interesting. What a word. So apparently this test thinks I need some closure on something. I don't know what. But apparently it will become evident at some point to me in the future. So we got fairness and closure, and I wonder if we'll get I wonder if the third installment has a secret word, if that's how that works, if we'll get like a third secret word. Yeah, this is always really fun. You know, that's what a lot of my friends say. Alright, so we are going to go to twitch.tv. Oh my goodness. And we're gonna go ahead and raid. They're playing Fortnite or Minecraft right now. They were playing Fortnite earlier. But they're one of my Twitter mutuals. So we're gonna go and show them some love. Go say hi. I don't know. Go say hi. Be nice. You better be fucking nice. Because I don't know this person very well, but we're Twitter mutuals, so you guys better be fucking nice to them. I swear to God. Please. Please. I'm begging you. Be nice. Be nice. Man, I don't know whether to beg you guys to be nice or to fucking... Yeah, you know what? Whatever. Whatever. I know you guys are gonna be nice. Anyway, on that note, I will see you guys later. Bye!